Hey everyone, how are you? Hope this finds you well. Thanks for joining me. I have no idea why on the schedule for YouTube and Facebook it says 1:45. I don't know how I did that. My lives are usually at 1, so I totally forgot to put my board up. So now you can all see my lovely living room. Go figure. Okay. Oh well. No, I totally did not mean that. Well, how about we just go right down to the table so that we don't keep looking at my bedroom then. All right. Hold on. I'm still here, just switching up the camera. There we go. All right, today's live is why is it upside down? Why, TikTok, do you have it backwards? Everywhere else is normal. TikTok has it backwards. I have no idea. How do I change that? Camera. Yep, there we go. All right, there we go. Figured out how to do that. Woohoo! Yay! 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 All right, so only Instagram sadly cannot go a different format. So I apologize for my Instagram fans, but it is what it is, right? I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Everything said that I was going live at 1:45 when in actuality it's 1 o'clock. So this week is let's see if I can pull up this month's schedule while we're sitting here. Where's preview? All right, that didn't work. Sorry, I'm looking for this month's schedule. Let's see, downloads. Oh, it's really raining out here. It's a storming. Maybe. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can figure out how to share my screen, and then you guys can see the schedule. Oh, I can share image too. Allow. Let's go back. We'll share image. Sorry. There we go. Attempting to do this. All right. So here it comes. Maybe. There we go. Yay. All right. So we did a jewelry project last week, and this week is create this book. All right. There's our schedule. Very fun. Very fun. Yeah. So let's see. Create folds. This page. Just creating letters. We can create a meal. Any of these strike you guys? Comment if one of these strikes you as something you'd like to do. So let's see. Create simplistic drawings. Fill this page with stick figures. That's fun. Create a family. Create a border. Oh, that's a fun one. We'll do create a border today. I think that'll be fun. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's thundering here. Oh, thanks, Terry. Hi, Terry. Awesome. I'm so glad you would love to see a border because that's what we're going to do. I'm so glad. Welcome, welcome, Terry. How's it going? How was your weekend? How's everybody doing? All right. How about we'll create a line to create our border inside of. It's a pen. My pencil. Bugger is still in my art bag. Both of my pencils are still in my art bag. Let's see, I'm gonna have to get a regular old pencil. Oh gosh darn it. Right? All right. So I'm starting here in the hopes that I miss that I still have room. Yep, to create over here, and I just bumped the camera. Sorry about that, friends. See if I can get a little higher. I touched something and it had green all over it. So strange. Not sure what that was all about, but my hands were far worse. You see me trying to scrub it off. Must be old paint or something. I don't know, but it was all gummy and sticky and yucky and all of the above. And I'm using just the width of the ruler for my measurements. So I think what we can do is maybe, so maybe we can create some kind of repeating pattern tangle kind of thing. All right, so we could start here and we can go up, right, and just down, up, and down, up, and down. Hey, all my friends on TikTok, how are you guys? What are you guys up to? How was your weekend? Mine was relaxing and busy all in one, right? We didn't have a lot planned, but I did get to hang out with a friend at a craft show on Friday, so that was fun. And let's see, how am I going to do a corner? I can stop it here, maybe? Even though this corner will be different. Okay, we'll just do triangles on the top, maybe. Well, let's do them on the bottom, too. So if I miss you, contact me or something. It's only because I'm looking down working. It's really thundering and raining here now. Okay. So what kind of border should I do on these sides? These sides, my friends. What do you think? I'm gonna put this underneath. So we can color it. And I'll color while you guys are thinking about what we should put on the outside borders. What color should we go with today, guys? Any thoughts on what color I should color my border? How about this seafoam green? It's kind of a summery green. Could go to something. Get the pink to come down. There it is. Almost. There we go. So like a seafoam green triangle. Let's see if I can move it over so it's in the right spot for Instagram there. The only one that forces me to still do the one direction, the portrait versus kind of. Oh, and of course I didn't put I started, silly me. Oh my goodness, silly me. I have to come back and do a second layer because it seems to be acting funky. Oh, there we go. Now it's looking a little more normal. What should I do with the seafoam green? Any ideas? This book was created by Moriah Carey, and each page or 2 pages has a prompt that you can work on to just be creative. Helps you add some creativity to your world. I feel like maybe a peachy color or something. I feel like pink or peach or something goes with seafoam green. What do you guys think? It's really thundering here. Hopefully I won't lose power. All right, so we'll definitely do this one again on the bottom, but I want to pick out our other color. I'm thinking peachy. Let's see. All these fun friends joining over on TikTok. Thank you, friends, so much for being there. Nobody's joined us on Instagram yet, but thank you. Thank you to my friends on Facebook and YouTube. So great to have you here. So now I'm just going to do the opposite. I'm going to do peach and the teal. The opposite now. Can I tell you how much creating just brings a sense of peace for me? Like even simple or hard projects, they just really bring some peace to my heart, which is so nice. And these are King Art paint markers that I got at either Home Goods or Ross or some TJ Maxx, one of those stores. I got these paint markers at. So always on the lookout. Thanks for friends over on Instagram that are joining us. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout and Ollie's too is another place at the resale shops because they'll have good products. They just have an overflow, so not everything gets sold. All right, so now I'm going to come back up here. Hopefully it's dry a little bit more. Now I can add in the peach. What should I do on the side borders? What do you guys think? Any thoughts? It is really raining here. As you can see, I haven't moved my scrap paper around with me either. Oops, bad. It doesn't seem to be leaking through as much as I thought it would. These are acrylic paint markers versus marker markers, so that makes a difference. I got like a little fuzzy here. See if I can get it off. There. I'll pull it off. Come on, come back out, paint. There it is. And I teach art at a private Christian school, and I have to start prepping my lessons. I won't start until September, I don't think. The last week of August. But, yep, that's what I gotta do next. Life goes on, doesn't it? Oobla-dee, oobla-da. My daughter goes back to college soon, and my boys go back to middle school and high school soon. Summer is almost over. I don't know how that happened. So one thing, not all acrylic markers are this way, but you do have to prime the pump, so to speak, where the paint flows out. Prime the nib. So you have to shake and push down on the nib where the paint comes out. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So I can move my mic a little closer. There we go. Voice seems quiet today. One more. I often don't use these markers to fill things in like this. Usually actually just use them as touching up details of my paintings. This is one way to use them, right? All right. I like that border. What should I add to it? What do you guys think? How about on our sides, we could do like a wavy line kind of thing? I don't know. So like kind of like a sound wave or something. Just do it opposite down here. Now we just colored in. So let's change up colors. What color should we do now? What do you think, guys? What will go with greenish and pink? Not detract. Could do a light purple. What other colors come from this pack? Let's see. Purple and yellow. Is yellow going to work? It might look a little funky, but we'll give it a try. Make sure it's paint and not just the watery stuff coming down. Now we'll do this side. Hey, how are you, Veronica? So glad you could join us today. Make sure, if you haven't yet, to like and subscribe on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook, and in all places. I'm streaming live to all those places today. So I'd love for you guys to say hello and send some love. Really helpful. Now we'll move on to our purple. And you're probably like, why does she keep flipping sides? I'm trying to give time to what I just painted, some time to dry before I bring over the next color. And this way, hopefully, you can avoid situations like what just happened. I blended a little. Trying not to have it blend with the yellow. Definitely hoping for more of a line between the two. Can you hear the thunder outside? It's really rumbling. That's okay, Veronica, that you don't do TikTok or Instagram. That's okay. Trying to get the paint to come down. Versus just the liquidy stuff. Oh, well, we made a little oops there. A little extra purple in the yellow. That's okay. Come on. There we go. What are you all making these days? I had fun painting a dog portrait, which we'll post in a couple days with that group. I'm in a dog portrait group on Instagram. Let's see, what else have I done? I went to sunset sketching last night with some friends. That was so fun at the Arboretum. So much fun. Such a beautiful night to do it. And to do it with friends. What more could you ask for, right? Veronica, I'm glad you're well today. How are my friends on the other platforms? How are you doing, Terry? All right. What do you guys think? Now, my one rule is I always have to add washi tape to my stuff here. And I bought this washi tape the other day. Oh, that's too patriotic. But this company, she has great fabric washi tape. So fun. but I don't know if any of these will match it. I don't think it will. Let me see. Maybe this. Not quite, but maybe when I pull it off, we'll get along. Well, that'll get along. So we'll put our washi tape border right around our little box here. So there's all these rules you can have with Moriah Elizabeth's book. And one of them is you have to pick something that you'll do on every page. And so my something is I'll have washi tape on every page. So here we are, putting washi tape as a border on our page. Terry said she's good and she needs more washi tape. Like I need another hole in my head. Why is it so affordable and so fun? I know, right? I know, I love washi tape too. Well, and what she did, oh my goodness, you gotta see this. She took, I don't know if you can see it, but these are old quilts that she made washi tape out of. That was what I was so excited. The Cotton Porch. She has her own website, but she's also on Etsy. So very reasonably priced. Makes these great little packs. So yeah, I know, like I need more washi tape, but yeah. So there we go. Today is so 8, 10, 26. Oh, my youngest will be 13 this week. How did that happen? Life. I tell you, it doesn't stop, does it? All right, friends. There you have it. Yeah, with double-faced tape. I know, isn't that cool? You should go check her out. What did I say? The Cottage Porch. Cotton Porch, sorry. Cottonporch.com. Yes, she did make magic. I love it. I love it so much. And I probably could make it, but it's fun to buy from other artists. All right. That's it for this week, friends. If you remember, next week on the 17th, we will be doing a live painting project. The 24th, a journaling project. And we have an extra day in August this month. So we will have another jewelry project this month. So yeah. So excited to have you guys here. I guess you guys over, yeah, on TikTok, you couldn't see that schedule. I'll make sure I post it. Sorry about that, friends. I was sharing it over here and just realized maybe there's a way. I don't know how to, I'll have to figure out how to add things to my lives on TikTok. But with all that said, have a great week. Thanks, Terry, for telling everybody to have a great week. Veronica, so glad you could join us. Thank you, TikTok and Instagram friends. So great to have you here, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care.